Mr. Pink, she, I don't know that I could say I'm going to do this after a hearing because she is highly inebriated. She's a 0.224.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's courtroom moment is one for the books. Imagine showing up to court in front of the judge with your future on the line and admitting you had a beer, or maybe more than one, just hours before walking into the courthouse. That's exactly what happens in this case between the housing department and a tenant named Ms. Tubbs. Now, the stakes couldn't be higher. Eviction, legal obligations, and the judge's patience are all hanging in the balance. But as you'll see, things spiral fast. From questionable excuses to shocking BAC levels, this hearing takes turns you won't believe. Stick around, because we're breaking down the law, the drama, and every jaw-dropping excuse along the way.
Court recalls the case of New Parker Apartments versus Tubbs.
Say for the plaintiff, Your Honor, our decision to wait for Ms. Tubbs paid off. She's here.
State your name. Where are we on this case? And then I have a question.
There.
I usually don't bring
This
my
is the
phone.
worst thing that happens today.
I know, I never do that. I'm sorry.
And there it is. The judge asks the big question, have you been drinking? And Ms. Tubbs actually admits it. Now, here's why this matters. Appearing in court under the influence can completely derail your case. Judges need to ensure that you're competent, sober, and able to understand the proceedings. If you show up tipsy, you're not only disrespecting the court, you risk having the hearing postponed or worse, ruled against you. Viewers, be honest. If you were in the judge's seat here, would you keep the hearing going or shut it down immediately?
I never have my
The sex offender registry still shows Mr. Gardner is living there. There's I found in there somewhere where it looks like there was some check made on 8/27 of 25, so in August of this year. I don't know what it means. I'm not saying that that means they confirmed it, but there's a date in August of 25 in the sex offender registry records. And I did a Lexus person search, and apparently his driver's license is at her address still. She acknowledges that it has not been changed. I given Officer Allen a default judgment. I think it could now be after hearing, and she says she wants to try to get this done, and so if the court gives her more than the 10 days.
Yes,
we want
because
to
he had went to the post office and changed all his mail, which last time I was here, I didn't know.
Ms. Tubbs, Ms. Tubbs, before you go on, have you been drinking?
Yes, I have a couple of beers, yes.
How much did you have?
I drink beer.
This is a turning point. The judge orders a PBT, that's a preliminary breath test, to determine just how much alcohol is still in her system. Legally, this is smart. Without it, the court would be relying on her inconsistent answers. 1 beer, 2 beers, maybe more? The PBT cuts through the excuses and gives hard data. And think about it. In a housing case where eviction is on the line, showing up intoxicated can not only hurt your credibility but also affect your ability to negotiate terms. Quick question to you all, should a PBT be standard for anyone suspected of showing up to court drunk, or is that going too far?
Okay, so how many beers did you have?
18 ounce or 24 ounce, yes. I would tell
Yeah,
you.
that's the nice thing about the 24 ounce. You can say I only had 2 or 3 beers.
So this morning, can you get Teresa down here with the PBT, please?
I will say like 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, because that's what
2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you started drinking?
that's what time I usually get up and drink milk beer.
Okay, so how many did you have this morning?
A beer.
Just one?
Uh,
One, what, 24 ounce?
24. I will acknowledge that, yes.
So that's like 2, but what kind,
I
what,
don't know how much come into 24 ounce.
24 ounces. So, what kind?
But like,
Oh, of course. Bud Light. Why did I
Yeah,
ask?
I drink Bud Light. I used to drink Miller High Life, but I drink Bud Light. I used to drink a lot of liquor, but Bud Light. Why would you ask me that?
Because I've got to determine whether or not you can adequately do this hearing, Mr.
Oh,
Allen.
yeah, Your Honor.
Mr. Allen,
I,
I'm going to give you a PBT.
what is that?
Okay, that's a preliminary breath test.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so here's what's going to happen. You're going to go back with Mr. Allen, and there's going to be a PBT. You just need to blow into the machine, and then we're going to see. Okay. Thank you, Miss Tubbs. Watch your step. Okay, bye bye. I know. Glad that's what came out of her mouth. All right. You know, there are times in life where I'm just afraid to call another case. Just kind of take a pause and you just hope. Are they?
They're doing what they do.
Okay.
Some people wake up in a number that would send other people to bed.
I know. You know, I was just gonna ask for breakfast, really? I don't think. Off the record? No, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Because
Who's getting that to whom?
I'm not really sure, but I'm afraid to go back and look. Is Mr. Lloyd, is yours simple? Where did Lacey go?
Very fast.
Oh,
That's what Magnus said. And then no. No, I'm kidding. Corey, go.
Here comes the big reveal. The judge sees the BAC results, and it's bad. The reaction says it all. This isn't just one beer, as she claimed. Her level shows she's clearly impaired. Remember, in most states, 0.08 is the legal limit for driving. If she's clocking in at a level 2 or 3 times higher than that, she's not just unfit to drive. She's unfit to represent herself clearly in a hearing. Judges often give leeway for nerves, but when the evidence shows intoxication, the court has no choice but to pause the case. And honestly, can you blame the judge here?
we heard you.
Oh, holy. Hold on a second. Miss. Okay, Miss Tubbs.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I already know. I was drinking last night too.
Yeah.
I already know what it was gonna be, Miss, Stunson.
Uh-huh. Okay, so let me first ask you this, and then I'll try to see what we're gonna do with your case. How'd you get here?
I got dropped off by my sister.
You didn't drive.
No, I don't drive.
That's probably a good
I
thing.
don't have a license, so I don't drive. No,
That doesn't stop everybody,
And I'm
but
getting on the bus when I.
okay, so Mr. Fink, I don't know that I could say I'm going to do this after a hearing because she is highly inebriated. She's a 0.224.
What does that mean?
It means you are seriously.
That's probably about 3 feet to the wind. Never mind. You don't know what, off of one beer? No, you had more than one.
Okay, I play the drinking game too, so that part is.
Now, this is where things almost turn comical. Ms. Tubbs admits she was playing drinking games the night before. Let's break this down. Instead of preparing for a hearing that could decide whether she keeps her apartment, she chose to binge drink. The judge catches her in a contradiction. First it was just one beer, then it turns into a whole drinking session. In law, credibility is everything. Once you're caught lying or shifting your story, your case crumbles. Viewers, be real with me. Do you think she deserves another chance after this? Or has she blown it completely?
Oh, man, did I say that out? I'm sorry. I do play the drinking game.
But that wasn't beer, right?
That was,
You were just talking about beer before.
yeah, I did
You
have
were lying.
a beer at 3 o'clock or something in the morning, but I did play the drinking game the night before.
So,
You told the truth. And
And
nothing
then,
but
that's
the truth, but not
I
the
didn't tell
whole
the
truth.
truth, whole truth. Joe Simpson, I didn't tell the whole truth, because I played the drinking game of life. I played the drink game.
Your Honor, the efficient thing to do would be to come back on Friday with a regular landlord-tenant docket.
yes, it
But
would.
the kind thing to do would be to maybe come back the next Friday so she can have one more shot at trying to get him to the state police and get his ass.
No, but the state police is way out in, right now have
You
transportation.
don't have to go there. Willie Gardner's gotta take care of this, or you're gonna get put out. And everybody's-
Oh, he had to,
Everybody's trying to
believe
save
it.
Tennessee.
I'm just
You need to
walking
get
out.
on the team with us.
oh,
So how about
come on, Mr. Simpson.
26, Your Honor?
Come on, what?
Judge Simpson, I do not need to be paid. I ain't had a permit in 15 years, and I finally got my own permit. I didn't know this was a sex offender or none of that stuff.
Okay, so
But when I come back, I'm gonna be
Just
here.
on the regular docket
On
on
the-
26.
on the 26th. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm going to adjourn this, and it's gonna go back to basically a pretrial for September 26th, 2025 at 3 p.m. That's in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Cause
so
I'm gonna drink at 3 a.m. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
okay, I just Miss Tubbs, Miss
I appreciate you, Judge. I really do.
Miss Tubbs.
Since I can't be picked up on first.
I know, but Miss Tubbs, here's okay. I'm giving you basically 10 days to sober up and get that.
Rest today. I'm not drinking no more today. I promise. I ain't gonna drink no more till the 27th. I'm just saying. I just try to keep my apartment.
I know. So I'm
got
not
32 grandkids. And
Okay.
they never come to my apartment.
okay. I'm not gonna get into that. All I need.
Say 32.
31 grandkids, 10 kids, 31 grandkids.
31.
31 grandkids, 10 kids, 5 boys, 5 girls. And they love coming to my apartment, just, they don't live with me, but they just like to come and play.
Okay. So here's the deal. I'm gonna adjourn it out to the 26th at 3. Next time you walk into my courtroom, you need to be sober.
Promise. I got a Bible in my purse.
No, don't. Let's not do that. All right.
Bible in my purse. Look him up. Thank you, Judge.
Yep, you take care.
I am.
Okay,
Thank
you
you so much.
go ahead and you just be safe out there, okay?
I'm gonna get on the bus. I just ride. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, we're not. No, we're not laughing at you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. How much you want to bet it's the wrong bus?
The judge finally gives her one last shot. rescheduling the case and telling her point blank, "Next time you walk into my courtroom, you need to be sober." This is actually generous. Many judges would have ended the case right then, likely ruling against her for showing up intoxicated. But here, the judge extends mercy, essentially saying, get it together in the next 10 days, or risk losing your housing. It's a balancing act between fairness and consequences. Honestly, this was her lifeline, but do you think she'll take it seriously, or be right back here with another excuse? So let's wrap this up. What we just saw was a tenant nearly lose her apartment because she showed up drunk to her own eviction hearing. From the inconsistent stories to the failed breath test, the judge had every reason to shut it down immediately. But instead, he gave her 10 more days to sober up and prove she can handle this case responsibly. That's rare, and it shows the judge was trying to be fair while still protecting the integrity of the court. But here's the bigger question. Does leniency in cases like this help people turn their lives around, or just enable more bad decisions? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.